So I'm gonna talk about the Infinite Warfare beta or whatever it is right now. I included a clip of me beating No Fighting in the War Room on Veteran on the good game that unfortunately I have to pre-order Infinite Warfare to play. I mean, I just got off of it, and I'm just blown away with how horrible the gameplay is. It's honestly one of the worst shooters I have ever played, and that's saying something. You know, I played a ton of shooters. I even, you know, I'm not a big Black Ops 3 fan, and all the boost jumping and all that BS, but I still play that to about 3rd prestige. But this, it's horrible. It's like taking the advanced warfare movement of being able to change directions jumping. So you'll see guys bouncing off 6 different walls, boost jumping 3 times progressively higher in the air, while using sniper rifles that in this game are a lock-on. They literally, you push L1 or L2, the trigger or whatever, it will lock onto you. And I have yet to see a single quickscope missed on a kill cam so far. I'm talking against me, game-ending kill cams, anything. It's an instant zoom-in because they have quick draw back in the game with the sniper rifle, and it kills you in one shot to the fucking knee and above. It just blows my mind that they went back on everything they said they were going to do in this game. They were saying sniping was going to be harder. They said boots on the ground was going to be a viable playstyle. None of that is happening in the beta right now. It's the worst gameplay I've ever played. There's about 2 or 3 guns that are actually usable. Everything else is totally unusable unless you have a stock on it, because guys are zipping around the map, zooming back and forth fucking in the air. On top of that, the design of some of the maps that they have in the beta is also fucking horrible. There's 4 maps in the beta. We have Throwback. Throwback's not bad. It's classic, like, street to street, enough open space for you to move around and breathe and flank if you need to. Then you have this Frontier map that's like an abomination of a map. It's literally a space station, so none of the kill streaks can get in. So if you do get a kill streak, it's fucking pointless. So this is how badly this filters into its gameplay. It'd be great for like maybe 4v4 Last of Us or something, small. It's literally 3 hallways is like the whole map, and it's just hallway to hallway. There's a ton of blind corners and so many spots for guys just to sit at a box, aiming down the sight, waiting for you to run right into them. And there's nothing you can do gunplay wise to counter back. And on the topic of the gunplay, we already talked about how you need basically the stock, or you just have to hip fire. You can't aim on the sight because you move too slow compared to all the boost jumping bullshit going on. But the gunplay is horrible too, because you have guys who are level 30 and have these epic legendary weapons that have like 3 weapon abilities and like 5 attachments on them, and they can still use all their perks. And you're stuck with common variants that reduce recoil. They'll have guns that you get 25 kills, they get a fucking nuke. They have ones that they shoot you and it sets the radar off, and everybody on the map can see where the rest of your team is in that vicinity. Which is another one of my big issues, is there are literally 8 perks or pieces of equipment that put you on the UAV in this game. There's even a tactical that you pull up a mini UAV. In order to keep yourself off the radar, you need to take about 4 perks, including Ghost, which is unlocked at like level 18 or 20 again, way down the road. So essentially, you're always on the UAV. It's easy to camp, so any dingbat can sit there with his fucking pocket heartbeat sensor, essentially, sitting in a fucking corner next to a box, shielded off all nice and well in this little hallway, and he can use one of 8 things to put you on the fucking radar, and you can't get yourself off of it. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know if anybody actually play tested this game, because I had read in COD XP that it felt a little slower, a little more like a combination of Ghost, Modern Warfare, and Black Ops. but it plays like Advanced Warfare fast with all the boost jumping crap, and then it's just so unbalanced. It's a freaking mess. And they haven't even unlocked the classic weapons yet. That might be the only reason I play it, is to go back and use the G18s and intervention and all that. But as the game stands right now, it's by far the worst multiplayer in Call of Duty, and that's including Ghost and Black Ops 1, which I didn't really like. I'm not a Black Ops fan. I never really played them that much. I'll play to the first Prestige, then I kind of stopped because it gets boring and old. Ghost, I played a lot. I personally liked Ghost gameplay. I know a lot of people didn't. It was a little more slower, tactical, and bigger maps, more avenues to go about your approach. I'm more a fan of a guy of medium open maps. I play a lot of Killzone. I'm okay with some Battlefield. I also play COD. I don't mind some of the small maps, but the maps in the beta are horrible. That snow map is the same thing as Frontier. It's just basically 3 lanes with a couple little extra hallways in the middle of the map, and it's essentially just one big clusterfuck of spawn trapping, and you can't get out of it because there's so many corners around every side of your spawn. There's no open sight line to kill a guy when you get out of your spawn. You come around any of the 3 corners in that I don't remember the snow map's name, but yeah, and each one of those out of your spawn has a corner directly to the left or right, where a guy can easily sit there and just mow you down, because the time to kill is insane. You're dead in like half a second. You charge up a grenade, you walk around the corner, you let go of it, you're already dead. You don't have time to run in there and engage in gunplay either. It's very inconsistent at this point. I myself have a 100 megabit download 10 up connection with an average of 24 ping, and I'm one barring in this game, because I don't know if they're using the host system again or what, but it's spiking all over the place. You watch the leaderboards as the game's going on, it's spiking left and right, and then you'll have clips where on your screen it looks like in the kill cam, the guy kills you, boom, in 4 or 5 shots, but on your screen you turn the corner, you're dead instantaneously. It's like Call of Duty 4 basically, with a host advantage, where the guy would kill you before you even showed up on the screen, before he showed up on your screen. It's just been a terrible experience, and that's not even getting to the fact that the first day, yesterday, the beta was supposed to open at 1 p.m. Eastern. The servers were not working even at 2 p.m. Eastern. We were able to get in and play a few games, but every single time you'd play a game, it would kick you back to the menu, and then you could not join another game unless you close the app again. It has been an absolute mess. You can't join on friends either. It works maybe once out of every 30 times you try it. It just continuously fails over and over. So, I've put on Twitter that it's been horrible, and people have been like, oh no, it's fine, I've been playing all night. There's guys that were level 30. There's guys like me that are like level 8, level 15, because you can't get into games. And if you, God forbid, you go into domination without a party, you're gonna get fucking shit caked the whole game. Why? Because there's constant pub stomping clans of 4 to 6 people in there, and if you can't get in with your friends, you're lone wolfing it with a bunch of level 3 randoms who are just finally able to get in the game too. We don't know the maps against all these level 30s with epic weapons. It's gonna be a horrible game for competitive. I know all the guys who suck off Activision are gonna sit there and be like, oh, it's so good, I'm so excited to play this, I'm so excited to fucking play Infinite Warfare competitive for money. No, it's horrible. It's not competitive. It's not balanced. Anytime you have specialist classes, you have grenades that are clusters, so 5 more grenades fire off. You have automated spider grenades that seek people out. You have sniper rifles that lock on instantly and kill in one shot and outclass every shotgun and submachine gun in the game. You have boost jumps all over the place, not just the one, Black Ops wasn't bad with the unidirectional. Like, you could, boost a little bit, and you had maybe 1 or 2 little boosts in you, but you didn't progressively get higher. Infinite Warfare, you hit a wall, and you can keep on bouncing up higher and higher, and next thing you know, you're 40 feet in the air, like you have God Mode and MW2 on, and you're just floating around, and here you are coming around a corner. Expect the guy around the corner. You aim down your sight, or you kind of swing out looking for him, and he's actually 60 feet above your head, fucking shooting you straight down. How the hell are you supposed to react to that? Is that competitive? Is that good gunplay? Hell no. They're gonna make this a competitive title? You better hope that Modern Warfare Remastered shows up and has the fucking multiplayer suite that it should at this point. Something similar to Black Ops with competitive modes, because this game's a fucking nightmare. And honestly, the sales would probably suck if it wasn't for Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm almost at a loss for words. That's why I'm stumbling over my words. Usually I'm pretty clear cut with what I'm saying, but I put down the game about 20 minutes ago, and I'm still fuming just because of how bad it feels. I did not expect anything like this. And Black Ops 3, I struggled a little bit with it in the beginning, just because I wasn't playing all the futuristic shit. I hadn't played a Call of Duty since Ghost, and everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna get Black Ops 3." So I was like, "Okay, my friends are getting it. Fuck it, whatever. I'll play it." Me being a big Killzone player, that's more slower, hit fire, more competitive, no aim assist type gameplay. So going back to Black Ops, a little tougher just because of all the extra crap they've added in. But I'll tell you what, I went back to Call of Duty 4. I've been playing that for the last 2 months just to practice for Modern Warfare Remastered, and the gunplay feels amazing compared to what it's become at this point. You don't have all those BS perks like Quick Draw, and that's another thing. I noticed somehow, some way, they made it so light machine guns outclass every other gun also. So you have sniper rifles that are one shot, close range, aimbot, kill no matter what. Light machine guns are the same way. With Quick Draw on, they instantly snap to your face. So here's your class balance. You have top sniper rifles, one shot kill no matter what, doesn't miss, instant lock on with Quick Draw, so there's no delay. There should be a delay bringing a sniper rifle scope to your face. Anybody who's actually shot a real gun, you don't pop a scope up to your eye perfectly in a millisecond. Alright, below that, light machine gun. Why? Because what's the light machine gun class for? It's a heavy class. Takes longer to move. Those are the cons. It takes longer to move. It's heavy. It's cumbersome. But at the same time, it's got more stopping power, bigger clips. It's the more suppressive weapon. What are they in Infinite Warfare? They slow down your running a little bit, but you can pop them up to your face instantly with Quick Draw, with low recoil. So you can swing through the fucking air with a 300 round clip and extra stopping power with essentially no penalty. Who thought that was a good idea? Who sat at the drawing table and said, "Yeah, let's make the light machine gun class better than every other class. Let's completely turn shooters on their head and make it so this is one of the easiest weapons to use." I don't know. Below that would be the submachine guns, which also play, they play pretty true to form. I'll say that. I got the submachine gun balance down pretty well. They play pretty decently close range. The only problem is you have, the sniper rifle beasting at close quarters every time, which should not happen in a shooter. And then after that, I'd say probably the shotguns, because they got a bunch of auto energy shotgun bullshit that kill you instantly. Yeah. So that's what the shotgun's supposed to do. It's supposed to be a close kill, 1 to 2 shots. That's balanced. I'm okay with that as long as they don't have insane range. And they're not like the Battlefield USAS 12 frag rounds. And the assault rifles just suck, because you aim as slow as you would with a light machine gun, and the hip fire is awful, and this game's all about hip firing and sniping. Those are my thoughts on it for now, and maybe it'll change in the meantime, but I hope you guys enjoy watching that hard-ass level of Modern Warfare Remastered.